Hi guys, my name is Mireile Marie and I teach the art of holistic living. This is the first video I am recording during the pandemic COVID-19 thing that's going around, and I just wanted to share my perspective from a holistic point of view. I hope you find this hopeful, or at least informational, so that you can get to your own conclusions of what's going on and what is being needed from you at this time. I'm originally from Puerto Rico, and the reason why I am recording this video in English, even though I have a strong accent, obviously, but it is because I want this message to go global, and I know there's a lot more people speaking English than Spanish, so that's why I'm doing it. So as I told you, my subject is holistic living, but the art. And holistic living is about understanding that everything is connected. We come to a point of oneness. But the art of holistic living is being aware of how to navigate through all these connections, which comes back to a point which we could call mindfulness, or consciousness of the life we are living, right? And what's happening. So at this time we're being challenged by our current circumstances. But every time there is a challenge, there is an opportunity for growth. Every time there is a crisis, there is an opportunity for knowing oneself in a very deeper level, than the level we used to know each other. You know, when everything goes right, and like it says here, if nothing goes right, then go left. I really like that picture there. When everything goes right, you seem to be like on vacation, right? No change is necessary, no detachment is necessary, no thinking or maybe conscious meditating on oneself is necessary, because everything is okay, everything is comfortable, and that's great. We all love that state of happiness and joy. We all love that, but because we live in a balanced world where duality is part of our existence. For us to have the good, there is the bad. For us to have the beauty, there is the ugliness. For us to have the skinny, we have the fat one, because it's what gives us the measure to dance in this polarity axis of there is something on one end and there must be something in the other end. And we're really looking for balance, and we can even go beyond balance. But the thing is that when you're in crisis, that balance is disturbed. So it gives you the opportunity to see what's not working. Crisis challenge you to become more of who you really are and destroy that which don't longer serve you. When you're in a crisis, yes, you can go to a frustration state of mind. You can go to a depressed state of mind. You can isolate yourself, or you can just fly away from what's happening, and through becoming addictive or addicted to something, like to a substance, like to alcohol or cigarettes or marijuana, or I don't know, whatever your drug is, if you use one. You can escape to food, to drugs, anything that is addictive that can help you manage a situation through escapism will work for a while, because every addiction have a contradiction. So it helps you in a way, but it really damages you in another way. So it's very important that you realize that when there is a crisis, escaping is not going to give you any definite solution. It's just going to give you a momentary solution. And sometimes you need an escape. I'm not saying go to drugs, but I mean, I don't know. I would say escape to nature, escape to sleep. Some people is not even sleeping. So just get a good night's sleep. Get a tea so that you can get a better sleep, like a ginger and cinnamon tea. Is a somnifer, so it can help you get a deeper sleep. Or escape to exercise. You know, you can always choose if you want to escape like to the darkest side or to the light side, meaning if you want to escape to something that could be an escape but also healthy and healing for your soul, or if you want to escape to something that could be destructive. This is another subject, right? But when there is a crisis, you can escape whichever way you want to escape for a while. But there comes a time where you have to confront what's happening. And I think we have been already 2 months. 2 months, some of us have escaped, some others has been present, fully present, and feeling what's happening. Feeling what's happening outside, but because we are in quarantine, it really helps us to go inside, which is one of the good sides of what's happening. It's really helping us to get in contact with who we are and we have created. Now, for some of us, who we are, we love it. For some of us, we hate who we are. That depends on who you are. The same way with what you have created. This time, I mean, it's giving you time to enjoy that which you have created around your home, around your family, your relationships, or it's giving you time to really see what you have created and see that it doesn't work for you, or maybe works for you in a way, but you have to make some adjustment. Maybe your relationship is not working, but through escapism, you have been making it work for a long time. Now you cannot stand that person next to you one more day, but you're here. You're in the crisis, right? So the crisis is made for that. I mean, when we speak in spiritual terms, I'm not talking about the reason why this COVID-19 has been created, this crisis, which has been created. I'm not speaking about why it has been created, but it has been created. But I'm speaking about the inner crisis, right? You're looking around and you're questioning yourself, because this is part of the crisis. I mean, you could escape, but there comes a time that you have to come back and to really confront the crisis, confront what you have created, confront what's the next step, see where you are at, for real, not imagining, not with or within an illusion, but really sinking in within yourself and seeing what is that you have become during your life. Have you become patient or impatient, loving or unloving, accepting or judgmental, grouchy or happy, joyful? Are you fearful? Are you full of fear at this time? Or is everything that's happening making you more courageous, more stronger, more able to make changes? I know it's helping me to come to my real mission, which is to start speaking my truth and share it to others, so that maybe you will find some hope or solace in what I'm sharing with you. So I just wanna invite you to accept all your feelings, all your behaviors, anything you have done till now, till you see this video. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Anything. Just look at it. Look at your creation before this crisis and during this crisis. Look at it and embrace it. For embracing it, you have to accept it. You just embrace it and accept it, because it's what you have created, without judgment. You know, everybody is trying to navigate this the best way possible. So we have to come to a point where we have to release what we have created our whole life that doesn't work for us anymore. But we don't want to be struggling in that releasing, because struggle with the releasing will only bring more focus and attachment to that which we want to release. So whatever has been happening, whatever you have been creating during your whole life, or during this crisis, or both, you can decide what you want to keep or what you want to destroy, what you want to no longer form part of your reality. And it could be a behavior, a thought pattern, a conduct, something you always say, something you always think, something you always feel, a grudge on somebody else, your pattern of thinking, being negative, or the opposite, being always hopeful and you think it's not working for you. I mean, this is your free choice. You know, you're free to choose how you want to proceed from now on in this moment of crisis, right? So I choose to step out of the crisis pattern. I chose it a long time ago, and I'm living as if there was no crisis in a way. And I know some of you would say, well, what is he talking about? How can you live like if there's no crisis? Is the crisis still here? Well, I'm coming back to when I felt I was in crisis, and I'm sharing this video to you as if I were there, so that I can help you step out of that thought pattern and feeling pattern into the newness of feeling free and coming into what is called the freedom template. But by now, because I don't want to make this video so long that you get bored, I just want you to come back to the now moment in which we are having this interaction, and in this now moment make an inventory of everything you have done or built in your life and during this crisis, that it's really making you feel uncomfortable or disaligned with who you are now, with who you are becoming, right? It's something that is like dissonant. It just doesn't work with you anymore in this moment of truth, because everything that has disappeared is like the illusion of life which is always changing. And there's only you, which is the reality of your life. You, your existence, your experience. This is the only thing that you have. Your experience. You and your experience. So now you make this inventory of what no longer serves you, and you embrace all these creations. You don't judge them, because when you release that judgment, you release the experiences. When you accept them as your creation with all the responsibility, not the guilt, not the guilty feeling. I'm not talking about guilt. Guilt, it's a very low frequency that really doesn't help you for nothing. But just the responsibility of the outcomes that had come from all your creations. And you just let go of those creations you don't want anymore. You embrace them because they were you, you accept them, and then you destroy them. You just put them all together in one place and you put it on fire. It's like you put it in one place and you just take it, and disappear it. So that they are no longer in your energy field. They're no longer within you. You destroy them and they exist no more in your field, in your reality, in your creation. Because you are free, my friend. You are free. The day you allow yourself to release what no longer serves you, that day you are free. So there is hope. There is hope in freedom. And the only one that needs to let yourself be free in your inner sanctum, which is your inner space, your universe, the only one that most allow you to be free is yourself. So there is hope if you allow yourself to be free and to accept this moment of crisis as the transforming period for the best time of your life. So take care, my friends. I see you in another YouTube video that I'll be recording soon. Kiss to everyone. Bye-bye.